Right now we have new information coming into MSNBC from our producer Fakar Rahman, who is at the scene of the hospital where Benazir Bhutto's body was taken. Are you there, Fakar? Again, we're looking at images out of Pakistan. Yes. Okay, Fakar, we've got you now. What can you? I understand you have an update for us.
Yes, at the moment, the information that we have is that Benazir Bhutto's dead body will be taken to airport, from where it will be flown to her native town, Larkana, where her father was also buried. And the authorities here, to whom we have spoken, they have just told us that they are waiting for final arrangements. And in a short while, I can just tell you that I can see an ambulance being parked in front of this emergency building gate. And the police officials told us here that Benazir Bhutto's body will be taken to an airport. From there, in a military plane, a C-130, her body will be flown to her native town, Larkana. And we also have this information that her husband, Asif Ali Zardari, is flying back to Pakistan from Dubai, and he will accompany her body to her native town, where she will be buried. So at the moment, here at the hospital, scene is chaotic. We can see many People's Party workers chanting slogans, and sometimes they express their anger. So all the arrangements are here. Police have been deployed in large number here to avoid any kind of law and order situation. So I can see Benazir Bhutto's press secretary coming out of the building at the moment, Mr. Faratullah Babar, and that is the indication that we have now, that now they are going to embark onto an ambulance, and then they will go back. So this is the final moments that I can convey to our viewers. They are in stage, and here we can say that in a short while, Benazir Bhutto's body will be flown back to her native town. And here, Faratullah Babar, I can see he has come out, her Benazir Bhutto's press secretary, and he's going to make some kind of announcement here,
okay,
which all the journalists were waiting here.
Okay. Well, we'll let you get that information, Fakar, and we will check back in with you to see what members of Benazir Bhutto's support team have to say. Thank you very much. Let's go to NBC's Andrea Mitchell with more on the impact and what we're hearing from the White House and others concerning this. Andrea, we've already heard from the president. Can you tell us more of what he had to say?
Well, the president is obviously expressing America's distress, concern, outrage at this assassination, and confidence that Pakistan can continue and can maintain its democratic principles. That will be a real challenge. There will be an impulse to return to martial order, to martial law, although the Pakistani ambassador to the United States told us within the last hour that he believes at least that President Musharraf will be announcing that they will try to continue to hold the elections, not delay the January elections, not cancel the January elections, and will continue with the democratic principles that they have been pressured by the United States to maintain. This after a period of martial law, after the firing of the Supreme Court, after so much concern that President Musharraf was taking on dictatorial rights to himself, and he was finally pressured to take off his military uniform to become a civilian leader again and to permit this election to go forward in January. You've also talked to Arlen Specter, who, with Congressman Patrick Kennedy, had met with Musharraf last night, was planning to go to a state dinner with him tonight, and then meet with Benazir Bhutto about an hour ago after their official dinner in Pakistan, in Islamabad, Pakistan. So they were scheduled to have a meeting with her just about the time that she was assassinated.
And what are we hearing, Andrea, from Pervez Musharraf? I know I have a few of his earlier comments, at least the one where he believes that terrorists, or stating that he believes terrorists are responsible for this. Any more from Pervez Musharraf?
Well, clearly the government is blaming terrorists. They'll blame al-Qaeda. But Bhutto herself was long suspicious that the security forces within the Musharraf government were not doing enough to protect her. And there will be suspicions. I talked to Senator Specter about this. as to whether or not the Musharraf government could independently investigate, and he felt that they could. He said that we cannot let the terrorists win. He is at least concluding preliminarily that this came from outside the government, that this was an al-Qaeda hit. Musharraf himself, as you know, was targeted by al-Qaeda assassins repeatedly and survived. So there certainly are enough competing forces for power there within Pakistan, within the government, but there are very good relations between the military chief of staff, the new military chief of staff, and the United States. The Bush administration feels that he is someone on whom they can rely. He also met with Senator Specter along with Musharraf last night. So there is at least some confidence, and also confidence that Pakistan's many nuclear weapons are secure. The ambassador also assured me of that, and there has long been a secret American program to make sure that Pakistan's nuclear weapons are secure and are kept away from any terrorists.